أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Kindly make use of the chat box, inshallah. Hope and pray you all are doing well. Assalamu alaikum. Hope and pray you all are well and good, dear sisters and brothers here. Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Barakallahu fiki. So, Alhamdulillah, we are into the day 9th of this Canva Mastery course, right? 9 days have passed by so fast. Subhanallah. The way time flies by so fast is quite frightening, right? Okay, dear sisters and brothers, we are into the day 9th of this course, and Alhamdulillah, we have completed 8 days so far. And in the eighth session of the Canva Mastery course, we were learning some key concepts of editing, wherein we were learning how to provide the services in various ways, right? So, Alhamdulillah, inshallah, today also we are going to learn very important aspects of editing, very major aspects of editing as a teacher, or as a professional into any field, or as a teacher, or as a student, dear sisters and brothers, you all can learn these important aspects of editing. And today, inshallah, you're going to learn most of the major kinds of editing with Canva, inshallah. And also today, you're going to learn how you're going to earn through some of the skills that you'll learn here, inshallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, tune in, inshallah. We're going to head on to the very important class, and inshallah, today's class would be very, very, very essential for you all, okay? So, inshallah, let's begin. Let's begin by rectification of our intentions. Let's all rectify our intentions, dear sisters and brothers, that we're going to do this for the sake of Allah, so that we are going to educate ourselves with this skill to pursue a career, or to use the skill for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah ta'ala. And let's all begin with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Kindly type Bismillah before we begin, please. Come on, because anything that is done with the name of Allah, that is started with the name of Allah, that has barakah in it. Allah grants immense blessings on it, right? Subhanallah. So let's all begin this journey, or continue this journey of being more productive with our smart devices with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, expecting barakah, expecting blessings with the blessed name of Allah, right? Subhanallah. So dear sisters and brothers, we are heading on to the day 9th of this course, and I'll just quickly provide whatever we had learned, provide a quick recap on whatever we had learned in previous session, the day 8th of this course, right? So we were learning everything about how you are going to provide the flyers for your clients or yourselves, if you have any talents or skills or something like that, and you want to put up into the form of a flyer, and you want to provide the service for here and there. So then, how are you going to provide the service with your how are you going to make the service flyers, right? So we'll learn some of the flyers with the course flyers at first, beginning the course flyers. We started with the design like a pro course itself, because we wanted to touch that concept as well, right? And also we learned how to generate some tutoring flyers. You can also generate some Quranic tajweed flyers or something like that. Actually, few of the students had submitted with the Quran tajweed course flyer or something like that, and they were excellently edited. Yes, sisters and brothers, your homeworks were very excellently put up. Barakallahu fiki. This was a flyer that we had generated. It actually was a mock-up of the flyer that we had created for the course. And dear sisters and brothers, look into this flyer, how beautiful it was edited. And remember, it should also have something called as design principles, basic design principles. It must follow, right? So remember to make sure that your designs follow the basic design principles, right? So look into this one, dear sisters and brothers. Even this we had generated in yesterday's class, right? So alhamdulillah. And also this one, we also learned how to generate the webinar flyers as well, right? Webinar flyers, something like this was edited in a study session. Something like this was edited in a study session. And also we learned how to use the half tones here and there as well. And also look into this design, dear sisters and brothers, how beautiful it is done. You can do it in your own ways, in your own ways, in your own with your own with your own talent, dear sisters and brothers, how you want to put it up in the format of the flyers. Here I just showed you with a single images. Inshallah, in few next after two classes, inshallah, you're going to learn about the business sales flyers, wherein you will have to put up so many things and stuff. For example, 5 to 6 flyers in one, 5 to 6 images of the catalogs or whatever you provide into the one single flyer. Over there, you will have a bit of expansion in editing. Fine, inshallah. So this was with the single photos, single things, some small amount of things were used, and so it was kept very basic, dear sisters and brothers. So probably you all have learned these things in different ways, inshallah ta'ala. I hope so. And also, dear sisters and brothers, we were developing the service flyers. Hope you all remember the service flyer that we had generated in yesterday's class. What was the service flyer? Graphic designing service. This is an important homework. It must be submitted by all of the students here. Must be submitted. Remember that. Because this is one thing that you can ready on after this course, inshallah. One thing that you can just start off after this course. See here some of the flyers that we have edited with the students in previous sessions as well as in yesterday's class where I'll be showing you. See how beautifully you can make sure that you can put a flyer editing service. You can put or you can write a graphic designing service. Okay, I can provide ad services. What services can I provide? You can write logo making, course flyers I can make. I can make the business sales flyer. I can make the Quranic flyers. I can make the social media flyers. I can make the videos. I can make or I mean I can edit the videos. I can edit the photos or something like that. To get in touch with us, you can just write your own name and you can write your number and name. Okay, contact number and name. This is very important for each one here, dear sisters and brothers. You must do this for yourself, okay? Because this thing that you are learning, it is not a waste skill, okay? This thing you are learning is with the pro edition of Canva. You have graphic designers who are editing without getting the pro versions of the Canva, and they are also performing well in this field. Okay, so you have a pro version in hand, you have an excellent software in hand, wherein you have thousands, sorry, millions of templates, 8 million templates, and every minute 1,000 templates are added. Every minute 1,000 templates are added on the Canva. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, come on, you just can make use of this, utilize each and everything, and put it up into the beautiful format, and you can just post it out for the world to watch, or you can just start providing the services using the freelancing. Some of the things that you can edit in this way, I showed you with the headers you can edit, and this three things are like nothing but frames that you can take and add the borders to it, and then you can just write photo editing services, get your flyer design with us, or you can just write flyer editing services, or you can write graphic designing services, course flyers, business flyers, whatever. Okay, this was done with the this one, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, please try it out. And this one was the thing that we did in yesterday's class, activity that we had performed in yesterday's class. Probably you all remember this, right? Did you all do it along with me? I want you all to submit this. I wanted you all to submit this. Some of you did not submit me this one. You must submit this graphic designing service flyer. If you did not do it in this way, please make sure you're taking some other formats and doing it. Okay, this is very important. You must do it for yourself. Your service you have to provide after starting ahead, after you're done with this course. Remember, you will get the confidence once you do it for one or two clients, you will 100% get the confidence. But you just have to kickstart, that's all. I'll be there on this journey, dear sisters and brothers. I'll be there on your journey with this editing. Okay, I'll help you throughout, inshallah. Whenever you need help, you can get back to me. I'll help you to maintain the basic design principles. You can get your designs once you have created the design. You can get your designs clarified with me. Whether the designs are following the principle of the basic designing principles, whether the designs are good to go with the clients. You can just share it with me. I will be there to help with you. Are you all ready, dear sisters and brothers, to do something for yourselves? Inshallah. This would be actually you actually love it, dear sisters and brothers. Remember, whenever I see my posters or my banners put up here and there on the supermarkets, when I go through the my local stores or somewhere, I would be stunned. I would be like, wow, this was developed by me. This was put up by me. You can even start designing small business cards to the biggest banners with this software, dear sisters and brothers. I'll show you some of the banners that I had designed. Inshallah, in next few sessions, you'll get to know how beautifully we can design it for the supermarkets, hypermarkets. I have been designing for various shops, various outlets, and more. I just want you all to do this as well. This is a excellent source of income that you all can go ahead with. For the supermarkets and more, they actually have the sales for every month. They have, for example, yesterday itself I was designing for yesterday Independence Day sale banner for a supermarket. And remember, they are charge you at least rupee 3k, 3k for single flyer or single banner. Okay, so you all can do that very very excellently. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. Are you all ready? Inshallah, are you ready to put up the skill in the form of the flyers or something like that? Yes or no? So I'm teaching you each and every skill, dear sisters and brothers. I'll even teach you how you're going to customize it. And for example, if the wall is of 5 feet, and how are you going to put a 5 feet, 10 feet banner? 5 feet cost 10 feet banner as well. Inshallah, I'm going to teach you all. I just want you to take this thing, inshallah, and take it throughout your inshallah into your journey of editing, inshallah. So, Alhamdulillah, even this we had learned, and also I want you to remember some of the elements that were discussed. Okay, whatever elements I'm telling you, I want you all to write it somewhere in the pages or somewhere in the notes or somewhere. Just take a book and just write it all in one page, and please make sure you're utilizing those elements. Okay, because you won't get those elements here and there if you search for it, because these are the elements that I say here and there are used by the graphic designers. Okay, so inshallah, I'll let you know more such elements in upcoming sessions. And one session I'll make you to write all of it. Okay, around 50 to 100 elements I'll make you to write it, and inshallah you can just get used to that. And yesterday we were creating this. How we were creating this, dear sisters and brothers? Do you remember? Can you all type in how did we create this? Headers and footers, right? Header, footer. This was header, this was footer. This is how we created. This is how you make the backgrounds, okay? You just don't have to set back. You can just create the backgrounds in this way. If you don't like something, if you can just create it for yourselves, right? If you don't want to put up the entire background, you can create only the headers and footers and add the textual content inside that. Alhamdulillah, this was a homework, and most of you have submitted me the flyers with the course details, but you have not submitted me the flyers to the editing service, and I want you to be in my inbox within this Sunday, inshallah, because all of the homeworks, 6 homeworks, and probably by tomorrow it will be there. Sunday would be a holiday, inshallah. I want you all to submit it by this Sunday, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, let's head on to the day 9 of this course. And today, I already told you that the teachers and the students would be it will be very beneficial for the teachers and the students, and also the professionals who are going to submit their seminars or something like that at their offices or something. Inshallah, this will be very, very helpful for you all. And how to make your own beautiful presentations, you will get to know in this session, inshallah. Presentations. Probably you have been using the Microsoft PowerPoint till now. But remember, this software is more excellent than that, dear sisters and brothers, because you have the templates in hand, you have the graphics in hand, you can have the thousands of templates in hand. I mean, the millions of templates in hand, and you just can create a beautiful presentation instead of relying on the Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so this one you'll just find it very interesting to start editing the template. I mean, the presentations, and also if you are notes making, if you're using the Microsoft Word on your laptops or your PCs, dear sisters and brothers, this is a great alternative. You can just head on to the document making with this software Canva, because this is accessible both on the smart devices as well as the PCs. Okay, so inshallah you can also make sure you're editing your notes with this notebook. You can maintain a notebook with this. I'll show you how you are going to do that. You can make your own CVs, your own resumes. You can make your certificates with this. You can make your worksheets with this. And inshallah, this would be the major thing that inshallah I'll be teaching you all in today's session. And come on, be ready with the two devices. Are you all ready? Come on, type in yes, and let's all begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Practice along with me, because with the practice only, dear sisters and brothers, you can attain perfection on this. Without practice, you cannot. I just want you all to give me this 15 days to practice. Okay, after that you will start getting the clients. You can start providing the services. But for now, dear sisters and brothers, please make sure you're utilizing these 15 days to work on the things that is being taught here, inshallah. So let's all begin. We are going to start with the creation of designs. One important thing that I wanted to show you was, okay, I'll just present this. Okay, the presentations are of the different sizes. Okay, the presentations are of the different sizes. Currently there's something that I have presented on the screen. This is also a presentation, fine. PPT, what we say, presentation. So this presentation, dear sisters and brothers, can you see I have put up this much itself, okay? When I put it up in the portrait format, in the landscape, I can see only this much. It is 3 is to 4 of the screen, okay? It is 3 is to 4 of the screen. 3/4 of the screen. When you put it in this manner, it will actually occupy 3 is to 4. Fine. When you put it in the format of the portrait, then it will be 3 is to 4. And this is a 3 is to 4 of the screen. Fine. So there are two types of presentation. One is the full screen presentation. This will be entire screen. It will occupy the entire screen, or we call it as entire landscape. That will be around 16 is to 9 ratio. And second presentation is this much. Okay. So usually on the Microsoft PowerPoint, you will get this much itself. So we prefer using this one. Okay. This much. 3 is to 4. Understood? So there are two ones. Whichever you want, you can utilize the assistance into this. Do not worry. Fine. So okay. Now let's just start creating a design. The create a design. What you have to put up, dear sisters and brothers? PowerPoint. Come on. PowerPoint or no need. Sorry, presentations you have to put up, right? PowerPoint presentations are on the okay. You just have to put presentation. I already told you 16 is to 9 ratio as well as 4 is to 3 ratio. If it is 16 is to 9, entire screen, and 4 is to 3, it will be 3/4 of the screen. But if you want to view that in the portrait format also, it looks very excellent. Okay, so we prefer using 3 is to 4 or 4 is to 3. Understood now? Okay, I just want you all to remember these two types of presentations. Only in two types you will get. So you just can go ahead with any of these two. Fine. Usually we prefer 4 is to 3. So we'll just go ahead with the 4 is to 3 presentation. Fine? Okay, hopefully you're understanding the things that I'm telling you, your sisters and brothers. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So now, you sisters and brothers, you have excellent PDFs here. You have excellent PowerPoint presentations here. How much ever slides you require. See here, all are pro. Remember, just look here. All are pro. You don't even have to worry if you want to supply it for the clients. Don't even worry, and you just can put it up as a template format, and you can just start earning with this. You know, earning with the presentation is an excellent opportunity. And also remember, you can at least charge 4K, 3K to create a one presentation, because a single flyer will cost you around 200 to 300. We actually provide, if you want a very low cost approval for your projects. I mean, if you want a very low income from your flyers, the minimum is 300 for a single flyer. But for presentations will have at least 10 to 15 slides, right? Yes. To generate 15 to 10 slides of presentation, you can charge your own. Okay, you can charge your own. You can charge 3K, 4K, 5K. That's all up to you, dear sisters and brothers. I'll show you the freelancers who are charging 35,000 for just producing the presentations. Remember that even you all can do that, and inshallah, I'll show you how you all can do that. Fine. So now we have the different presentations. I'll show you how to utilize it from the templates. For example, you are making a business presentation. So I'll show you the let's just see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth presentation here is a business presentation. Now, whatever you want, you can just take. For example, you want one slide only out of this, or two slides only out of this, or all of the slides you want. I mean, how many slides are here? 12 slides are here. All 12 you want. You just have to click apply all 12 pages. This is how you get all of the 12 pages. Okay, apply all 12 pages, and all 12 pages are in frame. Now you just have to make sure you're doing some changes. I'll delete this. You can write the logo text, or you can just delete this and make sure you're adding your own logos there. Okay, I'll just show you some of these things. Okay, you can add your own logos there. Okay, add to page. I'll delete it. Okay, this was with the light background. I'll take this. You can add your own logos here and there, dear sisters and brothers. Business presentation, whatever topic you want to give, you can give. For example, for the topic for this one would be design like a pro presentation. Design like a pro presentation. Okay, this is how you can edit it. Okay, design like a pro presentation, and you can just give some of the details about it. Graphic designing course, wherein you're going to learn something, some key concepts, okay. I just don't want to go in detail. You can just write whatever you wish to. Fine, I'll just reduce it up. Okay, this is with the templates. First thing I would just wanted to show you how you are going to edit the templates. That's all. Okay, the next page, dear sisters and brothers, you can just go and click on the second page here, and this is page number 2. Okay, now you want to provide about this EDU-SITE, about whatever. If you want to change those images, what you can do is you can quickly go ahead with the elements and you can just type graphic designing based on the topics that you want, graphic design. Okay, okay, we'll just take something like this and we'll just put it up inside this. That's all. This is done without any of the what we say any effort from your side. You can just make these things. Okay, why choose that company, why a little bit of company history. This is all about the business this one. So you can just go ahead if you wish to for the for your own companies. Okay. So now between the slides, you want to make up what we say transition. Hope you all know transition. What is a transition, dear sisters and brothers? Can you type in what is a transition? Transition. Come on. Hopefully you all know between one presentation to second presentation. Yes, it's called as a change. If you want to put a change, if you want to put some kind of effect between one page to another page, when we are going to when we are going to move from one page to another page, if you want to put some effects or put some changes, make some changes, then that is called as transition. How to get that is nothing but you have to just click here, dear sisters and brothers, between the pages. Look here, between the pages, just click on the plus button. Okay, plus button. It will show you two ways. One is whether you are going to add a page or whether you're going to add a transition. Then you have to click on the second part over here. Second thing, add a transition. Okay, if you want to add pages, you can add pages also. We'll just click on add a transition. When you just click on add a transition, you will get this bar and you have the different types of transitions. You can apply different types of transitions. For example, for the first one, I'll apply dissolve. For second one, I'll go and again transition, I'll click, I'll apply the slide. For the third one, I'll go again and apply for the color wipe. Okay, let me just apply different things and show it to you. Stack. Again, fourth slide, transition, flow. Again, fifth slide, color wipe. Again, sixth slide, transition, circle wipe. Seventh slide, transition, stack. Okay, now how to present this up? Okay, how to present this up? Yes, sisters and brothers, you have something over here. Okay, something over here. Can you all just see on the right side, right bottom, second thing? Okay, right bottom, second thing over here. Okay, I'll just show you here. It's here. Okay, this one, this thing, when you just click on, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I'll just click on it. It is nothing but presentation. I'll just go ahead with the very first page and I'll just click on this, and this will start presenting to me all of these things. Okay, next. This is the next. This is the next slide, and this is the transition that has been put up. Okay, how to put the transition again? Can you show that? Yes, dear sisters and brothers, between the pages, there's something called as plus button here. Can you all see this? Just look here. Between the pages, two pages, there is a plus button. Yes? Hopefully you are looking into this, right? Plus thing between the pages. Now you just have to click on the plus button. Okay. And the second thing that is over here, if you are with a smart device, you will get this two things. One is add page, one is the transition. Okay. You have to click on second thing. Fine. Okay. On the left side, you will get all of the transitions. If you are with the smart devices, you will get how many transitions you want to apply. You all actually have 9 transitions here. Okay. You can just apply whatever you wish to. For I'll just take second one, color wipe. You know, if you want, you can apply it for all pages. Same transition for all pages you can apply. See here on the bottom you have it. Apply between all pages. Apply same transition for all pages. You can just put it like this. You click on it and put it like this. Apply between all pages. Okay. Done. Transition applied to all pages in this way. Now when you just present this, you just have to present it in this way. Then it is done. Applied to all pages. Hope you have understood how to apply the transitions. Okay, so this is how you apply the transitions, and this is how you make. And also, if you want the animations in between the things, okay. For example, this was first design, and you want these things to animate. For example, you want this things in the design. I mean, the text in the design. These things also you want to animate. Then you have to go to something called as animate, right? In the animate, you just can start with wipe like this. For the presentation, let me give pan. For this one, I will let me give breathe. Okay, for this one, let me give baseline. In this way, you can just animate the things by yourselves. For example, for this, if you want to animate something else, if you want to make it more, what we say, more interactive with the audience, then this is how you actually make it. Fine. Hope you know how. Hope you're understanding how you're going to animate the thing. Okay, I'll show you again how it looks now. I'll see here now. This looks more classier, right? So breathe is done. See, next page, then again, these things are animating in this way. So in this way, you can give the animation for each and every page. Hopefully, you're finding it all interesting, inshallah. Now I'll generate a PowerPoint of my own. I don't want to take the templates. We as a graphic designer prefer to do things by ourselves, right? So come on, we should not rely on the things that are put up by others, right? So let's just start with the presentation 4:3. Okay, I just want you to do with this along with me. Okay, one Islamic presentation I just want to make. So what I'm going to think of is again same thing, background, Islamic background. Okay, come on, I just want you all to do it along with me. Okay, these things are good for the backgrounds. If you want, you also can take the backgrounds for dear sisters and brothers. Even you can take the video background for your presentation. You know that? You can even take the video background for your presentation. Something like a video. I'll just show you some beautiful. These videos you can put up into the presentation and you can play it. Replace background. Something I'll show you inshallah. So make sure, okay, this is being put up here, and then what I'm going to think of is now we just need a text. So we need a heading text, then we need a subheading text, then we need a body text. Okay, so in this way you can grab three things all in one frame. Okay, heading text, because what are we going to write here? Duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, this is just activity that came to my mind. Seeking knowledge. Okay, duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, I'm just trying this with, what did I say? I'm trying it with the video background for the presentation, dear sisters and brothers. Duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, add a subheading. Okay, I'll just write compiled by. Okay, what am I thinking of doing is okay, just a moment. This one I'll write Michelle here. You know, if you have a what we say, if you are thinking of making something, collecting something, if you are thinking of compiling something all in one, you can go ahead with something like this. You know, if you want, you can even make a PDF copy of these and keep it or sell it or something like that. Compiled by. Okay, Michelle. Now we can change the fonts if you wish to, or we can just go ahead with the fonts that were here. Duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, compiled by Michelle. It will be a bit um in the handwriting format. Okay, it doesn't look good. Make sure you're applying a beautiful, beautiful font styling. Yes, sisters and brothers. Do not settle down for something that you do not like. Remember that, fine? So now this is one page. Okay, this is around 20-second page, but you could just make sure that it is just for played for 5 seconds or something like that. Okay, because we don't want for 20 seconds playing or something like that. Okay, so now we don't want another page. How to add another page, dear sisters and brothers? You just have to go ahead to this plus button and click on it. Then new page will be added. If you want the same background, you just have to duplicate the same page. Duplicate page. Okay. Do as for seeking knowledge. You can just duplicate the same page. And the second page, what do we want for? Do as for seeking knowledge. And like a second page, we'll just write this somewhere here. Okay. And here we'll just delete this up. Okay. Here as well, I think we need some more things like I'll make sure this is put up here. And we can just write a reference to wherever it is, www.youtube.com/ from where you can grab these things slash at reminder of reminder or at edu right, something like this. Okay, we'll just go ahead with the second one. Rewards for seeking knowledge. Now what we want the labels to write these, right? So we'll just take the label. Okay, we'll just make sure we have a beautiful label. Okay, select something that you like. If you want, you can go ahead with the labels, some Islamic touch kind of labels. This one, this here, it gives more better look, right? Some labels like this. You know, in this Canva application, dear sisters and brothers, you even have the duas here, okay? Rabbi in the format of the here. Rabbi zidni ilma is here. Oh my God! So see how beautifully you can find this, right? Rabbi zidni ilma. And so, if you want to write the text, remember same text should be followed. This text has been put up here. I'll just follow the same text. So I'll copy the same text. I'll put this text. You should not take 10 to 15 text. Remember, as already said, Single text, 3 to 4 texts are enough for a document, yes, sisters and brothers. Text, textual fonts, I'm telling you, fonts, three to four are enough, okay? My Lord, increase me in knowledge. Increase me and knowledge. See how beautifully we produce this, right? Okay. Now we can add hundreds of slides to this. How many slides you want, you can add, and you can just make sure you're just see. I'm just reducing the line spacing so that it fits inside this. Do as for seeking knowledge. Then I'll add another page. We'll just finish this document soon. So because we do not have much time, we want to create more such. We can just duplicate the same page. For the last page, what we'll do, we'll delete this. We'll just write thank you. We'll just write Jazakallah khairan always. So we have Jazakallah khairan here. We have Jazakallah khair. See here, dear sisters and brothers, you have it all here. I told you, you will get almost all things here in the frame. Jazakallah khair. If you don't get it, you can just go ahead with something like Google it up and you can just put it up here. See, just 3 slide presentation I have made. And then if you want to add transitions between it, transitions you can easily apply. Transitions you can easily apply. Transitions you can easily apply. Done. Did you all like it? Yes? No? Okay, now how to present this? I'll just show you how we are going to present this. See here how beautifully we generated a presentation with the video behind, your sisters and brothers. Okay, did you all like it? Now if you just click on the right side, it will take you to the second page. Duas for seeking knowledge, second page. Rabbi Zidni Ilma. Now if you want to give the animation to the things that are here, you can even do that. I animate this one. Animate this one. For this one, if you want to animate like rising, okay. Now I'll just show you how beautiful it looks. Again, I'll take you from the very first page, Duas for seeking knowledge. You can even put the videos on and you can make sure you're doing the assignments, I mean the presentations. I'll show you one example. I was recently doing it for the Nurul Quran. Okay, just a moment, inshallah. Probably in the downloads. Okay, I would just want to show you one with the video format, okay, because I just want you to see how it looks with the video. Okay, it's here. Okay, just look here, dear sisters and brothers. This is the entire presentation that the Ustaz Ifat Maqbul presents on the screen. Fine. So how is this done? Is nothing but just look here. These are the labels that are put up, and behind the videos are played. Fine. So this is the presentation how is being made. Okay, you can make such a presentation with this Canva software. Fine. Remember. So this is the presentation that is just being put up, and the transitions are being put up in between these things, and then that gives an excellent outlook for this. Okay, this way you can just generate your own presentations with the video behind. If you want to make sure you're adding different labels, make sure you're adding it, and hopefully you all found this very excellent to go with. Yes, no. Come on, type if you all found it excellent and you all did it along with me. If you don't want the videos, if you want to do with the color palettes, dear sisters and brothers, you can even do with the color palettes. I'll just make a copy of this design from here itself. Go to the file, make a copy. Okay, same design, I'm making a copy. I just want you to show you with the color palettes because most of you here are interested with the color palettes. I have made a copy of this design, so I'll delete the background now. So how to make sure you're doing it with the color palettes? You just can go ahead and for the background, you can just add a beautiful any black color, any coloring like this. And also now you can just go ahead with the designs, go to the styles. In the styles you can go and select the combination. Okay, something like this. You can even make your design something like this. Okay, with the presentations, with the coloring that are here. Fine. Oh, sorry, this was actually taking you even this one. Okay, what we say, even the coloring of even the font combination they were taking. So we'll just take the color palettes first, then we'll go ahead with the font combination. This is how you match the colors, yes, sisters and brothers. You know, duas for signal, this is very simple, right? So if you want, you can go ahead with the elements and write the dua here. Dua. We can just take this, we'll just keep it somewhere here, and we'll see if we want any kind of more kind of okay, this is enough. And duas for seeking knowledge. And if you want to put up the logo here and there, you can just put it up. Logo, round logo. Let me just grab it. Okay, this is purplish. All this will fit into the screen. I'll just put the same. We can put it like this. Now if you want a drop shadow, or if you want this to be glowing, you just can go ahead and write glow there, okay? Glow. And just look here, if you want a glow here around this one, you can write a glow. And if you want a shadow, dear sisters and brothers, what am I doing? I'm just putting it in between this, and I'm making it move backwards, okay? Layer it up, send to back. See, now it gave a glow there. Now if you want to add a shadow, you can just write drop shadow, okay? Drop shadow, and you'll just get drop shadow. Just look here, you can give a 3D look to this, okay? Something like this, EDU-SITE. Okay. Did you all like it? I just want you all to make sure you're doing it in this way. In your own ways, but remember you do it in excellent way, inshallah. Okay, I'll just put it up in this way. Okay, something like this you can just create for yourself. Again, now you just can change the textual content, you can change the, what we say, the backgrounds, and then you can even change the coloring, dear sisters and brothers. See here, this coloring is good. This coloring is good. Now for these text, now we can just go ahead with again the font set and change the font. Okay, then you can put up the elements here and there. You didn't try the elements. You can try the elements. 5 to 6 elements you can put here and there. Okay, see something like this. This looks even more beautiful. Duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, this is how you maintain the consistency in your design. Now this itself you have to duplicate and make sure you're making a design. Okay, now dear sisters and brothers, I'll show you how you're going to make something for your schools or something for your curriculum. For example, if you are a teacher or something like that and you want to present it very beautifully, I'll take this itself as a base, and what am I going to what am I thinking of doing is I'll add okay. For example, if you're tutoring up any subjects, you're okay. I'll just write learn mathematics. Okay, you can write even the chapter name, dear sisters and brothers. Learn mathematics, and I'll write with Mishal instead of compiled by, because that suits this thing. Learn mathematics with Mishal. Okay, this will be the first page. Okay, with Mishal. Okay, EDU-SITE presence. You can write this itself, or you can take some other logos, and this is not required. If it is a mathematics frame, remember you have to go ahead with the math symbol. So we'll just write maths here in the elements and see what graphics suits this picture. So we'll just go ahead with those graphics. For example, these things, okay? If you want to put this up, okay, I'll just put it up like this, somewhere downwards, okay? Then I'll take this plus and minus and we'll put it somewhere here and there. Usually, whenever I hope you all know that I also tutor up the students from various countries, right? So I'll make use of the presentations that I generate by myself. I'll show you some of the presentations that I make for my students, and they're very excellent. And it actually gets your students to be more interactive and more engaging with you, inshallah. So this is how you actually generate it. For example, okay, this is just an example. The colors are yet mismatching, so just go ahead with the color palette and select beautiful colors. See how beautiful it looks like, right? And also I want you all to reduce the transparency of this, it should not occupy the major part of this. Okay, this is not a thing that you want, it is not the first thing that you want your viewers to see. It is just something that gives a touch up, okay? The feel that this is a mathematics kind of presentation, right? So this is how you go and do it. Color palettes you can change in your own ways. You have a very excellent choice, dear sisters and brothers. Make it. Inshallah, you can just do it all by yourselves. For example, this is just a simple example how you can generate your own. Mm, okay, this is one thing. I'll just duplicate another page, duplicate page. Now, this should be put up somewhere here. Okay, I'll just put this up somewhere here. I'll delete it. I'll put it up somewhere here. If I wish to, I can just group it all and put it together. Okay, or else I'll just put this together here. Okay, learn mathematics. Okay, what we'll write in the very first page, lesson for today. Our lesson for today. Lesson for today. Okay, then you can just write it in a label or something like shapes. Even you can write a shape. You can take a shape and you can write it. Okay, I'll show you some of the presentations that I make for my students. Okay, I'll take a shape like this. The shape is not good at all. So, I mean, the color is not good. We can just go ahead with white color, black color. Okay, then you can just write lesson for today. For example, I'm teaching the lesson. What would be the lesson? For example, it would be the volume, volumes chapter. Okay, if it is a volumes chapter, then what are we going to do? How would I write? How actually I would do this with this is I would write the volumes and I'll just delete it out. I'll place all the elements here and there. regarding the volumes, volume of cube, volume of the circle, volume. So let me just go ahead with the graphics and see volume of volume of volumes mathematics. Let me just write math. Okay, something like this I can place here and there. It's white. You can change it to black if you wish to, or else we'll just go ahead with something like this. We can change the colors later. Something like this. Volume of cube, volume of the pyramid prisms. Okay, something like this if you wish to. This is a rectangular prism. Spheres, if you wish to, we can add here and there, and we can just get to the designing. Okay, and then the last page, then you can just go ahead with 4 to 5 pages, and you can just make sure you're adding the more pages. And remember, you can change the background for each page as well. Okay, so I'll show you some of the designs that I make for the various, what we say. Also, I'll just show you with the projects that are here, with the projects and design. Okay, I'll show you my own presentations that I make, dear sisters and brothers, because it is very necessary for you all to know, because inshallah you all are going to do something for yourselves inshallah after this. So remember some of the stuff that I want to teach you. Okay, okay, just a moment inshallah. Okay, something like this. Okay, I'll show you some of the presentations that I've made for okay, this was for the linear equation. Just look here, dear sisters and brothers. I'll apply all of the pages here, fine. So it was for the grade 10. I'll apply all of the pages. 88 pages. Okay, this is a presentation of 88 pages. So I'll just apply all of the pages to this. Okay, I'll show you how I made it for this one. You can just take some of the, what we say, ideas if you wish to. Okay, welcome to the class. Okay, these are the things that I use as a prerequisite again. Okay, next, these are the things. This is the way I actually present our lesson for today. Pair of the linear equations. You have to put it up all in the words format, right? How we are going to start off. We are going to write on the screen, and we are going to do this all graphical method of representing something. If you want to take the screenshots and put up from the textbook or something like that, you can take this snapshot and put it up here, dear sisters and brothers. If you want to make the columns, you can make it. If you want to get it from somewhere, you can get it. Some of the problems, if you want to give a space and if you want to solve it, you can solve it. If you want the graphical sheets, you'll get it here, get it all here, dear sisters and brothers. And you have it all here inside the frame, right? This is how you make it more interacting with your students. And this is like for one day, I keep one color. For example, for 10 slides, I have in mind 10 slides I'm putting up for today. And today I take 10 slides with simple, same color. Next 10 slides, I take it with another color, something like that, fine? Something like this, greenish and color for this one, and something like that. Dear sisters and brothers, you can all do it, and inshallah present it very beautifully. This is how was done for some other students, and also I'll show you with this design like a pro. Okay, design like a pro, and also with the video editing courses, we have so many slides made up all by ourselves and without any, what we say, without any templates. Come on, I'll show you with this one, design like a pro. Apply 50 pages. The slide that we had shown, it had 50 pages all in one frame, fine. So I'll just apply all 50 pages. It's done. And see, dear sisters and brothers, this was your presentation. Now, do you find this easy? Yes or no? Will you let me know whether this is easy or not? Yes or no? Just one logo, one drop shadow presents this one, this one, this one, all the textual content. Yes, it is very easy. Now you can make it all by yourself. You can sell these presentations, yes, sisters and brothers. See here, I make it more interactive, more engaging by putting up the elements here and there. Bismillah. And just look here, I have added the stars here, some Z shapes here and there, square shapes here. That just gives me a good feel. Fine. Probably you all love it. Okay, I just, because these designs were told by okay, you'll get the clients on various applications, inshallah. I'm going to show you, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, look into this again. Okay, now whenever you're looking into the designs, now you just have to get the ideas from the designs. Remember that. Now whenever you see the screen, you have to weave it with an intention of getting the ideas. Remember that from now on. Okay, because you're the graphic designers, you have to weave any screen to get the ideas. Remember that. Okay, so see here some of the aspects. Here I have applied the transitions as well. Can you look into the transitions? See the transitions. Can you just see transitions are there here, and it gives a good feel. Okay, so how is this being put up? It's all very easy. So you here as well, I put a drop shadow. It actually looks good. Okay, This slides can be even more better if I have invested, if I would have invested at least 5 to 10 minutes. No, I didn't even make it in 5 minutes. I just duplicated single slide and just made it within 5 minutes or something like that. If I invest more time, I can make sure this is exhibited more better than this. I'm sure that you all can make this more better, make slides more better than these ones, dear sisters and brothers. This is all that you all can make, inshallah. And also you can how you can present, your sisters and brothers, if you are presenting the same thing on the laptops or something like that, you just have to download it in the format of the PPT. Okay, if you want to show it on your what we say presentation for your school seminar, if you want to make for your colleges or your offices, you can just click on a PPTX and it will be downloaded in the PPT format, and you just can present it on the as a PPT on your computers or the smart devices. But dear sisters and brothers, if you don't want to get the transitions and if you want to have it all in the format of the PDF without any transitions and you want to show it with the PDF, you can just make sure you're downloading it in the format of the PDF. Okay. PDF you won't get any transition. PPTs you when you want to exhibit it, or if you want to show present it between in front of the audience, then you can download it in the format of the PPTs. Okay. Hopefully you all found this interesting. Inshallah, this presentations is very important, and this topic hopefully you all have understood it. If you are a teacher, if you are a student, if you are professionals here, all of you, or if you are a Deeni students, what we say, if you are aligned with any of the what we say any organizations, then dear sisters and brothers, if you are having some assignments like projecting the work in the format of the presentations, PPTs, or something like that, inshallah, this is the way you can go ahead with. Okay. And next, dear sisters and brothers, is note making. Next topic is note making. How are you going to take the notes in the format? You can just write notes here. Okay. You can just write notes and search for it. Search for it because you don't get it that easily. Notes, or you can write it as a document. Okay. If you don't get it here, it's over here. Okay, this is document. Okay, in the format of the document. So whatever you want to write, you can just write it in the format of the document. Just click on this, dear sisters and brothers. You will get to know what is this document. It is nothing but the same thing, the notepad or wordpad or Microsoft Word that you have on the computers. You have it here in the format of the Canva. Fine. And those Microsoft Office Word, Microsoft PowerPoints are all not available on the this one, smart devices, right? So this is how you can access this one. Fine. So how you're going to get it? I'm just going to go through the, so whatever, for example, you want to write something, you can just write, for example, this itself, for example, you're writing about the, what we say, writing about the class. For example, today's class was this day 1, day 2, day 3. So you can just write whatever you wish to. And now if you want to add some graphs here, add some frames here, you have it all in the form of the elements. You have it all, dear sisters and brothers. If you want to make some columns, if you want to make sure something you're writing, if you want to get bar charts, bar graphs, so whatever, dear sisters and brothers, you have it all here. Fine. And also AI, everything on of the photos you have, everything of the videos you have. If you want to insert any photo about the class, go studying something about the class. If you're studying something about something related to the topic you want, you will get it here, and you can just insert it here and there. That's all. You have it within your range here. Okay, within seconds you can make your own documents, and we can write it all in the format of the Word document. Right? Okay, this is how you make it. And for example, if you want it to be entire document, you can just share it in the format of the document. Okay, document format. See a document docx format. Probably you all know this is docx format. You just have to download it, and if you want to get it on the PC with the Microsoft Office or with something like WPS Office, probably you all know that. And the WPS Office, if you want to get it, you will get it there as well. Okay, so alhamdulillah, this is about the documents, how you can generate your own documents. Then resume, how we can generate your own resumes, dear sisters and brothers. You do it once for a lifetime, what we say, resume creation once in a lifetime you create, right? So if you want, you can just go ahead with the templates, because resume has your, what we say, it has your qualifications, your talents there, right? So you don't have to start creating by yourselves, because you just have to have everything in the format of the texture. And remember, one important thing about a resume is that you just have to have, what we say, good alignment. That's all. Alignment is important in a resume. And here, dear sisters and brothers, you have 10,000 resume. Okay, 10,000 resumes here. Whatever you want, you can just grab it, because all are the pro one. Okay, pro. You can even go and give the service for the resumes as well. Resume as well. Okay. Resume making, I can make a beautiful resume for you and give. You can just even provide the service for your clients with the resume making as well. For example, I'll take the second one. For example, if you want to take this and if you want to customize this for yourselves, you can just go ahead with this one and you can just type it or type whatever you wish to. For example, instead of this, if you want to make changes to something like for yourselves, you can just write it. Namaskar. Okay, make sure you're adding the beautiful textings here, stylizing it here, summary, looking for this job or this stuff. What is my work experience? Where did I do the education? What is the education? Highest qualification, key skills. If you want dual page resumes, you have it there. If you want single page resumes, you have it there. If you want the resume with your photos inserted, you have it there. So this is all this is the resumes is nothing but you have to have your own what we say skills and talents. All the skills and talents on work experience, educational background is put up here. It is everything about your what we say about you that matters here, and it does not about the designing, fine, because it's all textual content. Remember that. Okay. So resumes topics is very small, very thing. It's quite easy. You just have to have put it all in a beautiful format. That's all. And now certificate generation. If you are linked to any organization, if you want to make your own certificate for your school, if you are working for a school, college, or wherever your sisters and brothers, if you're affiliated with any educational institute, and you want to make a certificate and just can let the people around there know that I am a designer and can develop the certificates and give it for our students or for our this one. And how we are going to develop the certificates is the same thing. You just can have a beautiful background, same aspect. You just can search for the certificate things. You will have beautiful certificate things here and there. You can just go and grab those. You can put it up here and there. For example, if I have put this one, or for example, okay, even this is shown up here. Just here if I want to put this up, if I want to put this up in the frame, for example, okay, I can for this I can just put here, and if I wish to, I can add the logo inside that. I'll duplicate this, I'll place it here. Okay, it's something that comes to my mind. I'm doing it. Okay, you can do it as you wish, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I've added this one. Then what else? What else are here in the frame? If you wish to add this one to the entire frame. Okay, done. Then if you wish to add which colored background, what colored background goes well with this? Gray colored background, right? Okay, you can even import that. If you don't find that a gray color background, and dear sisters and brothers, you have it in settings, you can just go ahead with this and see if you have a gray color. You can just go ahead with gray color, and then in this, with this, you can just write background, gray color, and then just you can write background. So in the filters, you have to apply the colors as well. Okay, color. So I just got back, and this way you can just get the background. Okay, for example, what color background are you applying? So with this gray color, and then we can just take whatever, probably black would fit well for this, right? Okay, you can just apply whatever you want and just set images background. So this way, okay, this is just as simple as that. Or you can just go ahead with the black background instead of this color. Okay, I'll just get back here. Okay, this looks more classy. Replace the background, something like this. Okay, and also you just can add a certificate, even the certificate word if you want to spell it up and write it instead of writing. You have it in the graphics. For example, in the graphics you have the word of the certificate as well. Certificate, CERTIFICATE, or you can just write it by yourselves on the screen. Okay, if it's not here, you can just write it by yourselves on the screen. Okay, you just can write it with the big what we say wordings. Okay, big wordings that we say as a heading. Okay, with the heading format, you can just write it certificate. Then you can just write of the completion or appreciation or something like that, and then you can just go ahead with that. Or you have it all in the design. Just look into the designs. This is brothers, and the designs you have it. See the header, the footer. This is how you have it in the design. Same thing. They have actually produced it a bit more beautifully. And see, yeah, these are something that this thing these things are all put up there. You can just grab it up. Okay, this are called as something like shimmered or something like you can just use it. Okay, for this one they actually have a keyword of the borders. Okay, borders. It's actually shimmer border. Okay, shimmer border. I can just take it. You just go and go ahead with the borders and find it. Right. This is how you develop your own certificates. Okay, what else did we have to be taught today? Inshallah. Okay, I think we have completed the certificates. Okay, I'll just see what was the topic for today's session. Certificates done, presentations done, yes, sisters and brothers, resumes and CVs done, worksheets, yes, sisters and brothers, we are going to head on to that. Okay, come on, yes, sisters and brothers, come on, just go ahead with something like books, activity books. Create a design and this we will just write books, or we'll just write worksheet itself, worksheet. Worksheet. Worksheet usually would be portrait, fine. Okay, A4 portrait. Take A4 sheets with a portrait format. I just want you all to do it along with me. Doing it? I want you all to do it along with me. A4 size worksheet. Fine. Now, dear sisters and brothers, can you tell me what are the worksheets? Worksheets are nothing but, hopefully you all know, activity books or something like that. Or you actually give it for your kids to do to whenever they are in the they're the holidays or something like that. You give them some activity books so that they can work on it and they can just earn. Yes, for practice. Yes, excellent. So in the worksheets, we actually have it in the format of the various. If you're various grades, if you're the kids, if you are with the if you're some level of knowledge, you can just go ahead with some other, yes, homeworks and all. We give it in the format of the worksheets as well, right? So I'll just show you how you can earn through that as well. Inshallah, before that, I'll take cover up all the topics that are here, inshallah. So the very first thing that I just want to cover up here is nothing but okay. So there are various platforms where you can start off with. I'm just showing you how you can sell something called as worksheets. Okay, then we will go ahead with the this one topic for the presentations. How you can sell presentations. We'll go to that later. Fine. So I just hopefully you all know what is Etsy. Okay, Etsy is a platform wherein you can sell your own things. Okay, whatever you have designed or whatever is put up, you can sell it here. I just want you all to make this activity with me. Do this activity with me. Just open up the Etsy platform and just look for worksheet. Okay, type worksheet. Basically, Islamic worksheets. I want you all to type Islamic worksheets because we actually design well for the Islamic platforms. Islamic worksheets. You can just go ahead with that. Because the Canva designing with the Canva for the Islamic worksheets is very excellent and very easy. Okay, Islamic worksheet. Just put it up like this, Islamic worksheets. Now just look into these designs, dear sisters and brothers that are here. Okay, can you just see designs that are here? Okay, coloring worksheets. Can you see how many coloring worksheets they have given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they have put a 10. This is rupees 40. Okay, just wait for me. Okay, then this look into this design. I'm showing you Islamic activity pack. And remember, what are they giving you? Only the printables. Okay, and look into this as well. Islamic activity book, 5-star review. 184 people have bought this. 573 people have bought this. 460 rupee, Indian rupee. Rupee 397. Just look into these things that are put up here. I'll show you how beautifully you can generate it and sell it more beautiful than this. Okay, more better than this. Come on, just look into this designs, dear sisters and brothers. This designs. What are the designs here? One is a crossword puzzle. One is the what we say a tic-tac-toe kind of thing. And another thing is the coloring worksheet. Another thing is the match the following. This is again the coloring sheet. This is the dots and dots kind of. This is nothing but finding the path. Again, the word search. This is the coloring sheet. This is the coloring sheet. This is the coloring sheet. How many? At least only I think so. It's 4, 3 times is 12. 12 sheets, and they are selling it for 397 rupee. Okay, rupee 397, 12 sheets. 573 people have given the reviews. 573 people have given the review. I'll just make some calculations here for you. 573 people have bought it. More than 570 people have bought it, but 573 people after purchasing it has given the review. 397 into 590. Online calculator. Let me just grab online calculator. Okay. 397 rupee, 573 people. 397 into, instead of 573, let's just write 500 people. They have made a revenue of around 2 lakh Indian rupee, dear sisters and brothers, with just the worksheets. And how are they selling this worksheet? Please remember, I'll show you. I'll show you how we can just bring their worksheets. How are they selling this? Remember, see here, when you add it to the basket and when you paid for them, they'll only give you the digital file to the downloaded file. Only PDF, one PDF is given for you for 397 rupee. Can you just imagine how is this done? How easy it is to get this? Yes or no? how you can generate this with Canva. This is an excellent passive income that you all can generate with the assistant brothers. See here, they have actually got it for their daughters, for their sons. Here, they have delighted to this. How what do they get after buying this? They'll get the PDF copy, and they just have to take the printout by themselves. You don't even have to deliver it for the clients, dear sisters and brothers. You don't even have to deliver it for the what we say customers. Okay, these are the 12 worksheets that are put up inside that. Okay, see how many color sheets are here? Around 10 color sheets are here, right? Around 5 to 6 color sheets are put up, and then one crossword puzzle, word search, word scramble. I'll show you how beautifully you can do it with the Canva applications. Come on, just write here worksheet. Islamic worksheets are not majorly available on the Canva, so I'll just show you worksheet booklet. You can just write worksheet booklet. Okay, worksheet booklet. Come on, write it. I'll grab something that is put up here. Okay, I'll take this dinosaur activity book. There are 11 pages here. I'll just apply all 11 pages. Okay. Now let's take ChatGPT with us. Okay. I'll just open ChatGPT. Okay. I'll just write some prompts like topics for the worksheets, topics for kids, activity book. I'll just take the specific topic itself. Activity book on Salah. Salah. I'll take that this one. Salah is the this one topic. Okay. So they have told you you can take the introduction of the Salah first, and then you can take the 5 daily prayers, wudu, ablution. You can take as a topic. You can take the prayers as a topic, azan as a topic, prayer moments as a topic. You can take something like this, okay? And I just want the topics like this. Fill in the blanks. Okay, spot the difference. Okay, something like this. Here it's put it. Connect the dots. It's put up here. So what activities can I give is in the second it's not there. Third one, coloring activity on wudu steps. Okay, we can take that. Puzzle activity to find the qibla. Okay, puzzling up and putting the how to find the qibla. Matching activity with the azan phrases. Azan phrases you can match. The very first you can write azan, Allah Akbar, you can write it first, then again you can write the second phrase, Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah. Next you can write the third phrase, and then you can just have a matching activity. Then connect the dots with the following the sequence or follow the sequence activity for salah moments. Okay, then fill in the blanks activity the dua words. Okay, dua words. For example, Rabbi Zidni, and then you can just write space there. Dua words or something. The duas after salah are mentioned here. For example, what are the duas after the salah? Some of the duas you can mention. Like for example, we actually make duas of the after the salah. What are the duas? Astaghfir or some of the duas that we usually make. What the difference you can make, and then what more thing? Storytelling activity. You can even leave some space and just write storytelling activity. Coloring activity for the mosque. Good deed chart you can make for the salah. Memorization activity. Simple related verses you can give and memorize these verses you can take, and you can just write it in this format. Okay. If you want ChatGPT to elaborate, elaborate, fill in the blanks topic. Fill in the blanks topic. It will do it for you. It will give you some fill in the blanks for Salah and Duas. It will give you some activities like this. Explanations. Allah is the greatest. You can just write. Say Allahu Akbar. Fill in the blanks in this way. Allah is the dash. Dash Allahu Akbar. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika. You can just write in this way. Dua is this istiftah you can write, and you can just make sure you can just give entire this one for the fill in the blank. If you want, match the following topics. Make sure you are what we say, do not put the same thing that is on chat gpt on the this one. You have to make sure that everything is correct or not. Okay, you have to once clarify this with the scholars, or once you have to look into the proper reference, and then you can put it up on the sheets. Okay, then match the following activities. Match the following activity. Following. Elaborate, match the following. Okay, and the match the following, what can be given. Okay, first in the first column, see it is even the columns for you as well. Yes, sisters and brothers, can you all do it? You can all do it very excellently. I just want you all to do this very excellently. I'll show you now. I'll just go ahead with the Canva. Okay, first thing, instead of this dinosaurs, I'm just writing Salah activity book. Salah, done. Salah activities is mentioned there. I'll just write Salah activity book. Activity book. spare some of your time for me now, please, because this is very excellent passive income source. Even if you're sleeping, you will just get a handsome income out of it. Yes, sisters and brothers. You can even, once you are publishing it on the Etsy, you can even give a sponsoring there. I mean, you can just put an ad on your this one so that most of the people, it will have a high reach, and then you can just sell it. Even if you get a minimum of 200 rupee for this, dear sisters and brothers, and 500 people purchasing this, that is an excellent opportunity. Do it. And you can even share the link of the what we say your Etsy worksheets with your WhatsApp on your WhatsApp groups. If you have, you can share it to purchase this activity book that I have designed, something like that. I'll write Salah here. Okay, I'll take this one here and this one here. Make sure colors are matching. If it's unmatching, make sure you're doing it by yourself. Then word search. In the word search, we'll just change all of this word search to what we say. First thing I'll write Salah. Second thing I'll write Fard. Then I'll write Nawafil. Sunnah prayers, Sunnah, Nawafil, witr, whatever, all of the terms that you know about the Salah, write it here. And then you have to put it up in the word search. Delete this thing that are not required. And here you have to put it, right? You have to just change somewhere. Give yours time, just few minutes of your time. L AH. You just can do it within what we say, within 1 hour, dear sisters and brothers. 1 hour, you can just spend your 1 hour to gain a passive income. Excellent income, dear sisters and brothers, you can just generate from this. I can change all of this. Azan, I'll write Azan. Then I'll write something like Dua. Okay, Wudu. What else? What else? When Salah comes to picture, you have so many terms. Wudu, and then Duha, Salat al-Duha is there. Then what else? You just can write more such things, and you can just instead of those things, what I put meteoroid, you just have to replace those terms. Okay. Then there's acrostic poem. We don't need that. Then there's a spelling. We don't even need that. Counting. If you want the counting here, we can even then put that. For example, similar things. If you want to count and put it. For example, okay, I'll delete it. I'll show you how you can make the counting with the something with the Salah keyword. Okay. Okay, I'll delete it. So instead of these things, we'll write just counting how many people are performing sajda. So we'll just write here instead of doing this sajda. We'll write the first word as sajda. Okay, sajda. Then the second word as prostration or sajda. We can write here, and then ruku. How many people are performing ruku? You can just guess and write, and then you can just write dua. How many people are making dua? Duplicate dua. Okay, we are just changing that to our own dua. Then what else? We'll just see it all in the salah positions. We'll just see here. Now one sajda I'll put, another person with the sajda. Okay, and someone with the dua will put. Okay, 5 to 6 with the dua will put. They just have to count it or encircle it. Dua, another person with the dua of praying, and someone who is standing. Okay, in the majlis, what we say. Okay, the next thing, standing. With the positions, you just have to know. Okay, the position names you just have to mention there. And also you can just mention wudu, counting how many people are doing wudu. Okay, 5 to 6 things you can just mention and you can just generate it. Did you all find it interesting, dear sisters and brothers? Yes or no? Okay, then there's something like parts of body, we don't need this. Followed by numbers. This you can do it excellently, and our students from previous batches have done it very excellently. They have put up beautiful worksheets and they have been earning, alhamdulillah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, I want you all to do it together. Or after the class, sit back 1 hour after this class and generate it. Color by number. Or you can just delete it all, or you can just add what colors you're going to put up. Okay, for example, for this one, we can add one musalla. Okay, one. Okay, and put it here. Color. Color it up. Color it up. Okay, and then if you want more such topics, dear sisters and brothers, to color it up again, you can just give same thing, you can duplicate. Instead of this, you can write masajid, right? Masjid. One masjid you can take, or you can take something complicated like this. Okay, and you can add some color it up kind of thing. So whatever you want the color to be there, you can put it up. How to export it? dot to dot are there, something like that. It is actually giving you some of the things. Okay, postal matching, color in. You can give 5 to 6 things and color it up. Okay, come on. We already have generated at least 5 to 6 pages. Now it's up for you, dear sisters and brothers, to generate it. Come on. Okay, color it up. I'll just add another page. Okay. Now what did ChatGPT ask for me? Match the following. We didn't do it, right? So now for the match the following, I can just go to the designs and search for match. Match it up or match the following. Or I'll just write matching. Match the following. Following. Okay. We'll just take some from the templates itself and do it. Match the following. Okay. Some beautiful things. The word scramble. See, you can take word scramble instead. Month's word scramble. Sorry, the spelling is not good. Okay. Match the spelling. Spelling should be perfect. Okay. Match the numbers. We'll take this one. Match the shapes. Instead of match the shapes, match the following. I'll write. And you can write the positions and match it up. Match the following. Okay. You can just write the positions and match it up. Or you can write, for example, here you can put a tasbih here. Something like zikr. Okay, this zikr you can just put it up here and you write here zikr. Instead of this you'll write I'll just write zikr here, ZIKR. Okay, this way you can just generate a beautiful worksheets, and this is how you just have to download it in the PDF format, and then on this Etsy you just have to sell sell this PDF. That's all. And you just have to write a detail. This detail will already be given by the chat GPT if you wish to. See, designed by who? You can use it for the gathering celebrations. It is digitally downloaded. What are they giving you? Just one PDF file. That's all. You can just write what will you receive? One PDF file. That's all. In this, what are there? If you want, you can just grab this itself. Okay, if you want this only, you can grab it. Word search is there. Tic-tac-toe is there. Fun mazes, pillars of Islam, word scrambles, pie game, dots and boxes. There are times 10 coloring sheets. 10 sheets are there for coloring. Okay. So did you all just find it excellent and interesting? Can you make one for yourselves? Come on. With this Canva in hand, we would just want you all to try one worksheet for yourselves. And you can just sell it up, okay? On the platform known as Etsy. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are almost time for the class. Inshallah, in upcoming sessions, we'll learn some other ways of earning, inshallah. So, this was one way of earning in which you can just earn an excellent passive income. And see here some of the ways that you can generate. Some of the topics you can just write. Even the tic-tac-toe topic you can write here. In the designs, you will get that. All of the designs, whichever you want, you will find it here. Okay. See a tic-tac-toe game. Even if you want, we'll just write that. We just have to make some changes, meeting our needs. That's all. Okay. What about topic? For example, recently a student had made it for the Tawheed topic, and this was excellently done. Okay. So you all can do it, dear sisters and brothers. You all can do it. You all will be able to do it with this software. And Alhamdulillah, come on, just start off, inshallah. You can just go ahead with whatever is in your mind and do it for yourselves. And this is how you can generate your own passive income, inshallah. So, Jazakumullah khairan, dear sisters and brothers. I hope you all found this class interesting. I hope you all will work on something, and inshallah will try to generate a passive income for yourselves, and hope you all will be gathered together in tomorrow's session as well to learn so many more aspects of editing, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan, dear sisters and brothers here. Take care of yourselves. Hope to meet you all in tomorrow's session as well, with much curiosity, with much learning, with much confidence to do something for yourselves, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan kaseer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.